Basketball, a game of giants. When he had to, he knew all the tricks.
Nobody can pass that ball through the heart of the six. You want to put on a show here.
Man, I'm grooving, and chopping it up, just talking about how this Blake Hinson situation came back to bite us in our ass. I said that I felt like the Blake Hinson wave was the wrong move. Yesterday, the Golden State Warriors signed him. He had options, and he chose the division rivals Golden State Warriors. And I was telling Lakers Land, I feel like that was a personal decision that he made, opting to go against or to sign with a division rival, being able to stick it to the Lakers, possibly, up to four times a season. What's your reaction to Blake going to Golden State, a division rival?
Oh man, that's big. But I mean, he's probably going to get some PT too, especially since what's his name is gone.
Clay.
Clay is gone. They picked up Buddy Hield.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a little bit personal. I'm sure he wants to stick it to the Lakers a few times this coming up season.
You can tell. And like you just brought up with the Golden State Warriors lost in Klay Thompson, they getting it right back in this kid. He's not as good defensively as Klay Thompson was at a point, but like I said, I feel like he's an underrated ball handler. He's an underrated playmaker. He's a sniper. Those are the attributes that the Lakers needed, along with the rim protection. The whole thing with the Christian Coloco move, I'm not mad that they got him, but what they gave up for him, to me, don't even make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to appease, obviously, AD, but like you're saying, with the whole Bronny contract kind of messes things up a little bit.
Yep.
That we can't get extra players, but I mean, I think the roster is going to be all right if we're healthy. We got to have our players back.
That's the problem, and that's that
Christian Wood.
You're right. But that's the problem, though, Hank. We don't have these guys. We can sit up here and say if all day, all night, but the fact remains is Jared Vanderbilt would not be available to start this season off. Christian Wood would not be available to start this season off. Rui Hachimura may have a phantom injury from the Olympics over the summer that we don't really know if it's done or not. Christian Coloco, the new acquisition, the guy who they just signed, I told y'all he has a bad health history because he has a blood clot issue. That's the reason why he left the NBA a couple years ago, because of the blood clot issue. Christian, according to reports, they are saying, Hank, that the Lakers are optimistic that Coloco will touch the floor this season. So what that tells me, and it's ridiculous, that they hope that he plays this year, but they're not 100%. It's not locked in that this dude who we thought they were signing to help Anthony Davis will even be in uniform for the year. So when I'm hearing that, I'm like, yo, so y'all picked up a guy who might not even play and get rid of a guy that you need? I'm lost.
Right. So, I mean, if he's not going to play right away, that don't make sense. Why can't they just, we talk about it all the time, why don't you get one of these vets? Why can't you get Dwight Howard? Why can't you get a Boogie Cousins to come help out?
Just for the assignment, even if it's temporarily, even if it's just to hold it down until the trade deadline. You absolutely right, bro. You got to go out there and get somebody by default. What is the point of bringing in this kid who I already said is not NBA ready? But what is the point of bringing him in if he's not going to be able to contribute at all? And not only that, sometimes you have a team that you can bring a kid in and you can give him time to grow, develop. The front court is so depleted for the Lakers. They're so weak. They need his availability, his presence. Christian Wood, Jared Vanderbilt is already out. The front court is already cooked. You signing somebody else for the front court that not even going to play in your roster is already top heavy with guards. I don't know what Rob Pelinka really is doing, bro. It feel like it's just sabotage after sabotage.
Yeah, no, that's the other thing. I'm not too clear on all the details of the new CPA. Are you able to trade when players are hurt?
No, you're not able to trade when players are hurt, but you have a situation or scenario like this, and this was even before they decided to waive Blake Hinson. You got Valanciunas, who the Lakers passed up on getting the first time. He went to Washington. Washington is going to be paying him $10 million. We talked about this the other day, Hank. Gabe Vincent is getting paid $11 million. Hypothetically, Washington could do a straight up trade Valanciunas for Gabe Vincent. I know they're not going to do that because Gabe Vincent is not that much of a trade asset. But that is a deal that could be done to bring in a solidified center. Or, like I said, you could aggregate all of those opt-in deals that you got, that you signed to Christian Wood, some of those one-year deals, Maxwell Lewis, Jalen Hood-Schifino. You could package some of these guys up and trade for Valanciunas as well in a couple of months. So there are actually a couple of different ways that the Lakers could have brought in a solidified big man who's bigger and can play. You know, and it still could happen, but I feel like, bro, what a waste to sign this kid Koloko if he's not going to be able to play, because I don't look at him like he's the future of the Lakers or that he's going to be somebody that they could build off of in a year or two. Like, bro,
Watch out. Vehicle
we're looking
on
to win
shoulder
now.
ahead.
Yeah. What's the young man that got released from Charlotte? Is he still available?
I don't know who you're referring to.
I know he got picked up by Houston for last part of the year. I believe it was Houston. What's my man name? Kai.
I know who you're talking about. The one who went viral, who had that video. They thought he was on drugs.
Yeah. The thing is Kai.
Kai something. I can't remember his name, but yeah, I remember him. You know, he would have been a good addition, but he has again, if you're going to bring in somebody, the availability is the greatest ability to have. You got to be able to be on the court before we can even talk about what your production is going to be like. You got to be able to play. We already got Vando down. We already got Wood down. We know these guys are not suiting up to start the year off. Then you got a 40-year-old LeBron James. You got him, Anthony Davis, and Rui, who played over in Paris over the summer. Like, I don't know. Then you got D'Angelo Russell, whose name is always in trade conversations. We don't know where D'Lo mental is right now. If he feel like he's won it, we don't know how much energy he's going to give starting this season off. We talked about Bronny James. We laughed at Bronny James and so much. We might need to have this dude playing minutes because we ain't got nobody.
You know what? He might get it because I told you. I believe. Remember, I told you when the Olympics started. I believe, especially LeBron, AD as well. I think they're gonna take time off this year more than they did last year, especially Bron.
You think so? I don't think the Lakers can afford no load
Watch
management.
Out. Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
I just don't think the Lakers can afford to take no days off. For all the latest news and debates on the Los Angeles Lakers, be sure to subscribe here to the Lakers Land platform with Seven, Mitchell, BA, and Hank. Also, don't forget to check out our playback room for our free VIP watch parties to all our Lakers games, and of course the live Lakerland podcast. That's playback.tv/LakersLand.